about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Chargers. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California.
Taken from about the 12.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good game. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. They'll run with
Come on.
and that play is blown. Yardage back.
This game is crazy, dog.
It's a loss of a full 3 yards. And
Jesus.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. On 1st and 10, Herbert.
I do not understand that. Why are you just standing there and he's 2 fucking yards away from you? Dog! Come on, man!
Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's Herbert. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. A Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? First punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
Like that?
Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, grab that dagger play, grab that play and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Eckler going to get it again on second down.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Herbert on first down now. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. And just a yard to go here on second down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Herbert. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA.
Jalen Guyton,
37 yards.
And the Chargers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Eagles 9.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Hurts.
And this is caught by Watkins. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. They're going to look to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fielded right around the 8.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I showed my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by James Bradbury.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Here we go, here we go.
A give running left. It's Sanders. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense ball pressure at the time. And sometimes against that, you get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. And what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They'll run with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles have moved out in front.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
14. Chargers 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This one taken just inside the 10.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
In motion, the tight end. Third and 2, Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away.
A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now their last two drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap, allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here they're trying to make it 3 in a row.
Going deep here for Watkins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley.
Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Allen, the man in motion right. On first down, Justin Herbert steps away to his left. Looking Austin Eckler's way again. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. The big boy's big dream right there. He got to rumble and stumble all the way for 6.
Nothing like big man with football, is there? I mean, that brings people onto their feet every single time. And his dream was answered on that one, wasn't it? It was realized. He picks it off. It takes it to the end zone.
Chargers 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Taken from about the 12. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
It really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
To Jalen Guyton. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. In motion right comes Allen. Here's Herbert. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Chargers 7.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he returns this to the 22.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by James Bradbury.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. And that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Chargers 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but
he's got a man complete. Touchdown, LA.
Mike Williams,
75 yards.
and the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Chargers 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
54 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
a good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for second down.
You see that celebration from him after that stop? Those corners don't normally have the chance to get behind the line of scrimmage and hand them big losses. So when he got that opportunity, he certainly made it a memorable one.
Throwing on second and long. Hurts. He's got Smith here. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be a third and about 13.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Now on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will be taken at the 13. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. And my goodness, another interception. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. Running right, here's Sanders. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try to put it in that way.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. In motion comes the tight end left. Once again with Sanders. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
This is 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Gainwell. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
35. Chargers 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Herbert now.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's got it. Touchdown, Chargers.
Mike Williams on the touchdown throw from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
A try here for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Eagles 35, Chargers 21.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
They find some open field here.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. 180 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They had the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensive. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, a 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Chargers 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Allen, the man in motion right.
On first down, Herbert. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Herbert out left. He's got it to Everett. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second in a couple.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Again, Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Back to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. Touchdown!
Jalen Guyton with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers get a bit closer.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Eagles 42, Chargers 28.
Hey, everybody played all their games, right?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
So, what? I get it over PT since I beat him 2-0, right? Because we're going to be tied 5-5. I beat me and PT both 5-5. Records 5-5. But I beat him 2-0 in the head-to-head.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed.
And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
They go play action with Hurts.
And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard.
14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1.
And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 135 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
And he'll get
Man, you couldn't hold that block, big fella.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Going forward with Sanders.
Mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back.
The Charger drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now Herbert.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Herbert.
And this is caught by Williams.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
A big play there for L.A. 45 yards.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
You ready, nigga? All right.
Herbert to throw.
Cause his last game I played against Shake, you talking about cooking a nigga.
And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored,
He beat me bad the first game though. He could hear me.
You're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always
You said
how
what?
you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have
Oh yeah, shit, he can hear you too.
If you make a big play like that at the right time,
That ain't y'all. That's Mook talking. He said you don't want to play road.
We'll call rolls right now. We can get this tournament out the way.
The Eagles offense
All
set
right.
to begin their next drive.
He said he got players in the mail game first.
No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be
Who you
run
play?
deal and then handshakes. They start on the ground here in Sanders. And he's got room. And he's taken down.
He got to play the computer.
The 35. And we get a timeout.
Yeah. You gotta get that win straight. Goddamn computer. All right, just hit me up when you get to the crib. All right.
Chargers rush is going to get
Good game.
down he goes.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win.
You're in the presence of the realest essence. I've been serving lessons since the days of my adolescence. On the Cypress block, young buck holding the like we knew it all, not afraid to do it all. Matter of fact, I look back and do it all. I can remember the haters say the game will ruin y'all. What's that to me? Don't give a about a hater. Let them like the in my paper. They call me Big Dog, riding with the hillbillies. Cubone staying with the lip. Really became a boss many years back. When I'm gone, give me pull your tears back. We put the bang and produce. You got no chance of hanging. They take the tails when you're flipping the quarter. We ain't slowing down, we crashing through the border. So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system, turn it up, a little louder, turn it up, a little louder, turn it up. We never turn it down, universal sound. When we fuck a pound, take a look around. When we touch the town, knock the way, stomping in my big black J's. Corny, get stuck in the maze. We never suffer fools, had enough of you. False friends and loose ends make me wanna fool. That we got another world tour, touching every shore, from Cali to Singapore. Every day I'm seeing more. In the temple as we rock up tempo instrumentals. I saw my dream in a dream, then I woke up. Put the dream team together. Now we one time. So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul,
I'd rather be hard to deal with than easy to play with. Certain people try to lay.
Maybe just look at your man and say, wow, okay. All your babies, all of them, all of your babies.
I'm really out for blood this time, look. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. Heard they was sleeping again, say it no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. I'm driving them better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for war. I'm up in the score.
I saw a video on here tonight of a young lady that was posed with the question, if your God was real, why do bad things happen to good people? So pastor walks into a barber shop, sits down to get his hair cut, and barber and him start talking, and barber ends up saying, you know, man, there's no such thing as God, so why do you want to be a pastor? Pastor says, what makes you think there's no God? Barber says, well, if there was a God, why would so many bad things happen to good people? Well, pastor ends up leaving, tips the guy well, and steps outside. As he steps outside, he sees this really hairy, grungy, homeless guy sitting on a park bench. Taps the guy on the shoulder and says, come with me. Takes the guy back into the barber shop. They step inside. Pastor looks up and says, hey, barber, no such thing as barbers. Barber says, what are you talking about? Pastor says, well, if there's such a thing as barbers, then this guy wouldn't be out here all hairy and grungy like this. Barber says, the problem isn't that I don't exist, it's that he never came to see me. I saw a video on him.
I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Go on, tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Go on, tell a friend. Never let a wishbone grow where backbone should. Belly been taking the dash on wood. 10 payments, the back ain't good. Got sense, but the act no good.
Hey, Texas, we're looking for...
Hop in the ride and we took in the truck, couple in the truck and they all. They might say what's up when they see me around the city, but really no reason to talk much. Shorty let me quick as a clear with a pre-check. It's lifestyle not for you, but it's for me. Seen it myself for years. The vision is mine alone. Just me, myself, no peers. Yeah. I don't know who hyping them boys. I'm done giving life for the noise. I give you my life in the source. I don't even write anymore. Yeah. Get it and drove like it's whipping a stove. That break hard like habits. No days off, no Sabbath. No snakes in my yard, no rabbits. Never let a wishbone grow where backbone should. Belly been taking the dash on wood. 10 payment, the back ain't good. Got sense, but the act no good. Send the same money to Sudan. I could probably feed the hood for a year or two. Stuck between stunting and a miracle. For real. Let's explore the moment. Ain't outside there agoraphobic. If you see me live, you would know it. Jumping on my do aerobics. Boss like P90X. Boss like we write the checks now. Floss like we like the flex. Bust down, bust down, bust down. AMG, no bust now. Amiri jeans, SB,
Are you ready for week 2 of money? Is that the eventual treasures in heaven at the point? The big I'll never forget the first pair of J's my dad bought me when I was 16 years old. That's your gift. The most dangerous looking life. And we've been on the hunt. Aim at your head when I kill a beat. Spaghetti and shells like Italy.
Never let a wishbone grow where backbone should. Belly been taking the dash on wood. 10 payment, the back ain't good. Got sense, but the act no good. Send the same money to Sudan. I could probably feed the hood for a year or two. Stuck between stunting and a miracle.
Say this. Only do what you hear God telling you to do. But know that when he speaks to you to do something, Dr. Jordan, the value of all the voices still in my head right now. But if I can't let it go, I want y'all to come up. We just get real quick. I'm in the season of Lock on Stage. A beautiful those who care, the children who think to tell whether they had the victory or whether they got defeat. And the people watching for the runner would stand at the mountain, and they learned that if they were running fast, they got the victory. And if they were running slow, they probably lost. So thus came the saying, how beautiful are the feet of those who bring the good news of the gospel. So you're about to get a free pair of J's. Please don't wear them around me. I'm playing.
Just grab it. And once you gotta just stand there. Now we can roll up. If you didn't get something, stand right here. We might be out. Y'all didn't get any? Y'all didn't get any? I'm so glad you said it before I did. I'm sitting on some stuff. And I just had to put this in here for somebody that's struggling with trusting God. God said, if you just do it. He said, if you just do it with it, you know why I got no problem? I've never seen the righteous forsaken. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Yes, sir. Calmly, I love you, sir. Omar, let's go. Is there a high school student in here? You in high school and you a size 12. In high school, anybody? You a size 12? You size 12? What grade you in? You're a senior this year. Come on, man. What's your name? Huh? Stevan.
Hello? Well, I talked to him earlier this morning, and he said he didn't have it. Not that I know of, or he didn't mention it.
Got so many memories that I made on Casket Road. I done gained the world, I ain't never sell my soul. This is God-given, so I thank him as I go. Hate to sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they with me. Run up on me, baby.
You don't have to go back. Just if you're going in tomorrow, just do it tomorrow. Yeah, you ain't gotta go back. It ain't that. Like I said, he said he didn't want it, but he said, "Oh shit, I don't want it now." Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, "Nah, that ain't how this works." Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and the only reason he didn't tell me to do this. I'm calling because he felt some kind of way today, and he said that he didn't say that, but in his conversation you could tell he felt slighted a little bit, not by y'all but by Jason, because he's like, my initial idea was to have a setting where all the bones are showing. And, you can see the cameras, you can see whatever. And today, Jason posted the commercial that he did. And that's all he sees. And he like, well, shit, this looked like the shit that I told him that I wanted. So he's like, he laughing about it. But, the undertone of ha 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 is, he's just steal my idea and just do his own. Because I haven't even got nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that was like early this morning, but I got busy, and I meant to reach out earlier today when I talked to him. But that's how he felt. He like, I didn't even get anything, and this is what I asked him to do for me, is to like show, be in a setting where the cameras and the lights and everything is showing. So. Right.
and then at least, has he even seen anything?
I don't think he's seen anything. I talked to him when I was up there that last day. I was still up there for like 45 minutes after I was told you I was leaving. I was talking to him, and he was, yeah, I was in the office talking to him. It was about 45 minutes about stuff. He was in there saying that he would have it done the next day. Okay. All right.
Senior this year. Size 12. Don't forget the charge. The charge is every time you put on these Jordans, you will tell the story of what God has done. No, that God's not calling out. Would you stretch your hands towards Him, Father? There's no generational curse, God. There is no forever, God. That you would put on the inside. Come on, somebody give God some praise today. Somebody help me thank God for all these mighty men.
You're always rushing me. Relax, chill, all right?
Tonight, just don't care. Playing games, girl, bring your downstairs.
I think I left something in the house.
DL, you in. I'm out.
Oh, okay.
I was 4 and 5.
Oh, okay.
I beat you twice.
Oh, okay. I got you.
For all of us to be tied up.
Yeah, I got you.
All
right.
Hey, I'm trying to play the computer. It say, I hit it to say play season game, but it say a box came up like play the moments, the fastest way to play full game.
You gotta play full game. That's just because you're playing the computer. You gotta play full game.
I've never seen it do that before.
Yeah, it do that sometime.
All right.
some true stories to tell. You're back outside, but they still lie. Whoa, yeah. Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss, take off the weird jewelry. I'ma take 10 steps, taking off top off.
Hey, what you doing?
Nothing.
Take off your
He's gone.
What?
I'm not doing nothing.
Take off the Sandro pay, 5-day stay, take off for the meal, hella 5
Can you hear me?
Take off the far flag, take off reception, take off the cop with the iPad, take off the allure, take off
Hey,
the
Mom.
take off decisions I lack, take off the
Yeah, Canada.
fake woke, take off the I'm broke, I care.
Good. What y'all doing?
Take off the new logic that if I'm rich, I'm real. Take off the Chanel, take off the Doja, take off the birthday.
Hey. Already?
What do you have?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's yeah. They real good. Yeah. Yeah. She usually there at night when I go, and she treat me real good because she know that when I come to town. She got no, I don't think she had purple hair when I no, she white. It's a white woman. But she big huge diamond ring. Yeah, she real nice. Cause I kept trying to get her to open one in Texas, and she was like, I couldn't do that because I would have to bring all of these. I would have to recreate this with all of these good people I got. Like they all like they super nice. So I look, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready to go back and get my burger. Who? Mama them? They don't, you know they don't eat that. You know they don't eat that stuff. Yeah, but that's what I was saying. Because when I was staying for a week, that would be the only place that I go. So the guy that came with me, he was just trying a whole bunch of stuff. I think he had the seafood boil. I had the lobster grilled cheese or something like that. It was all good. Yeah. What? All the kids is there already? Wednesday. Yeah, we coming Wednesday to Saturday. I'm gonna stay with Ain't Nay them for one night, probably that first night that we come in late, and then I'm gonna come up. You going to that concert with them? Oh, okay. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. Yeah, when Dazzy coming? It's not a conflict of interest. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, they don't never have the good. I'm gonna have to get them with the real phones. Okay. They always get it. Yeah. They always get like the Nokia whatever, the one that don't be the one that everybody. I'm gonna have to just get them an iPhone so they can utilize it like everybody else. Yeah. I switched over maybe 2 years ago. I just got an iPhone, but it just didn't make sense to not have one. It ain't a better phone. Yeah. I just was. Yeah. Alea been talking about it. You know, it's just
up in the trenches. It's no difference. Fourth and inches. I'm finna hit a lick and handle business. I got her down. She real vicious. Rock-a-bye, baby. No witness. This is not even a conflict.
Yeah.
Nonsense. Got the same way in Brooklyn and Compton. But with that gang, they make a profit on top.
No, I don't. Why would I know? Oh, I don't know. I don't think. Why would she still be here? I don't think she would still be here.
Tell me different. I need a roundaway girl to live with. Showtime at the Apollo.
Yeah.
About the boss. Take two. For my who won't live to see the moment. If God for me, who could be against me? I guess
Yeah.
that's against me.
It's
Stirring up the conflict. They try to make
yeah.
it out like I'm conflicted.
Yeah, it's
EA
a
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to
being all the way at Warner
Hard
Rabbits.
Rock Stadium here
They
in
like
Miami.
and they is like in the opposite direction.
Matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Miami
It's
Dolphins.
easy to try to plan something and then be like, I can't get all the way out there to Warner Rabbits.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, LA's been talking about it. Got to run through all the names. I don't get on the plane and see Papa and B-Mama and Preston and Dino and
now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Ultra.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. All the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown.
And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10,
just shy of the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground and give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here we go, here we go. Alert, alert.
Second down, back to Sanders.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Come on, come on. Hey, check that. Street. 18 Cardinal.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Another run here with Sanders. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Fix the Eagles.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
So defensively, 3rd down, you're thinking get the stop, maybe force the field goal try. Instead, he's able to shake free and not just get the 1st down, but get the touchdown as well.
Yeah, so much for the best laid plans, right? And you knew once he got past the line of scrimmage, he was gone. Got the head of steam behind him. Boom, off to the races. The only surprise would have been if anyone caught him.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Offense running back out here, and you remember last drive was pretty quick, about 10 seconds, Charles. One play, very long pass play that ended in the end zone.
And you know every offensive unit, when that happens, they want to come running back out and recreate it. We know the chances of that are slim because now the defense is on high alert. But at the same time, that confidence should carry over into the start of their next drive.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. The slot man in motion right. On second down, Mostert. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On first and 10, it's Mostert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Ahead of the chains now, second and 2.
Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. A handoff running left is Mostert. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
7-7, our score after 1. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
If you run an out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Fight 60. No check. Ready.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. 53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
In motion, Hill. Here's Mostert. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
Switch, yellow. Claw, 10. Ready.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, ends up spilling it for a loss.
Bro, 52.
In motion, Hill. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. The tight end in motion right. From the 8, it's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Mostert. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in, announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. Fields this way up at the 17. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Right there, hurt. Dixie Bison.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
behind me. On the ball.
On third down, they turn to Sanders. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a 1st down.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Real green.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Tua. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half.
Ready, set.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
Blaster.
A run with Mostert up the middle. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
Ready.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. In motion left here, Sanders. To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts escaping the pressure right. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. From the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Going deep here for Watkins. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. So the opening drive of this third quarter, they're trying to set the tone for the second half.
And without a doubt, they did exactly that. I've known coaches who have said the first 5 minutes of each half are so important to do exactly what you said, which is set the tone. I've also heard coaches talk about the first 5 plays. Let's go out and be aggressive right off the top. That's exactly what they did.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
Ready?
Here's Tua. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Let's go now. Black shot. Smash, red.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
In motion goes the tight end. 2nd down, back to Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Because his primary job is defending against the pass, you don't often see a cornerback making tackles in the backfield. But he's playing run all the way here.
On the jump.
Here's Hurts to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
A give running left. It's Sanders. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Ready.
2nd down, back to Sanders. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to extend their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From the 10. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Here we go.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Slide 2.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. There goes a deep ball. End zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and that throw, my goodness, and even 70 yards through the air. The two are going to try and throw for it.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Another run with Sanders. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball, punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at the 15. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And some room to run now. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 73 yards. And the Dolphins use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will make this a 4-point game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. This one out quickly to Watkins. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 96 yards on the ground for him so far.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 2nd down, back to Sanders.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Check, man. Check, man.
They'll go again with Sanders. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And the slot man goes in motion left. It's a second down run with Sanders, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Hurts. And Sanders has got it complete. And some space here. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. He's at the 50. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week in practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Come on, set. Opposite, reach.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Smith right. Black.
Second down. Here's Mostert again. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been
Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. I done gained the world, I ain't never sell my soul. This is God-given, so I thank him as I go. Hate to sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they with me. Run up on me, baby, show you gon' see. Yeah, God power from my head and my feet. Yeah, this colossal. What I say is gospel. I cook this with love, they gon' eat it up and swallow me. I'm from the ghetto, babe. Seen bodies in the street before I could tweet. I came from nothing. I turned a mustard seed into a million. In the discussion, had a TED talk with the higher me. Show me how to run it up. I need all my cheese. Every day that I wake up, I'm pinching myself. Can't believe that I'm really me. Popping shows in New Zealand, boy, you is not eating, man. We do not play in the same league. I gave my mama some racks and she asked me if I'm selling. I said, mama, please. If I was, do you think I'd let you know? Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. This is God-given, so I thank her as I go. This gon' sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they with me. Yeah, God power from my head to my feet. Yeah, run up on me, maybe so you gon' see. I did not chase, I just attract. What you put in, you get back. I'm screaming Campbell, then still hit the dancing and wherever I'm at. Feel like a champion, mamba mentality. I am the masterpiece, life is the craft. Deep love me and I can't resist it, but I'm only guilty of slipping too fast. Life is by legacy, what lies ahead of me, helping to get peace with this past. Little bitty regular that I pack, 007 before you react. Don't think twice, my only advice for my granddad before he passed. Look to the stars, look at the sky at night. Tell me that heaven ain't black on everything I love. Try not to brag till you bring it up. Tunnel vision, block opinions, and I could give but think of us. Duck, jab, hooks in it through the roof with an uppercut. Tell the truth, shut the devil up. In the booth, I'm untouchable. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they